Hey everybody, Hamsman31 back here with a Wrestlemania 28 review, which happened this past Sunday in Miami, Florida. Overall, I wouldn't say it's one of the best Manias there has been. For a few reasons, and I'll get to that as they come along. But, let's see. When you were watching it, when I was watching it, it reminded me of a mix of WrestleMania 24 and Mania 29. 24 being there's a bunch of palm trees all over the place. That was 24. I was in 24's logo. And 9 just the way it is. Maybe it was just because of the outdoor look of it, but it looked too much like 24, I think. They could have done with less palm trees. I know they're in Miami, and that would have worked good, but that's kind of been done before. But that's the little stuff. Let's get to the more important stuff, the matches. I'm gonna start with the dark match, which I didn't mention in my prediction. Epico and Primo, which I am a fan of them as the tag team champions, defeated Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd. Are they even a tag team? I don't even know that. I don't watch NXT or Superstars. I didn't even know they were a tag team. Or just throw them together. I don't know. I'll have to look that one up. And the Usos. The Usos have been fighting for these titles, or trying to get these titles, since 2010 when they debuted. They debuted to go against the Hart Dynasty. And that was when they debuted in 2010, about maybe April, I could be wrong. And, they still haven't gotten the titles. They're a tag team, legit tag team. Like Epico and Primo. And Epico and Primo won that match. Pretty sure. It's sad that the tag titles can't even be defended on a WrestleMania. But to the first match, how disappointed I was, Sheamus and Daniel Bryan. Last year, WrestleMania 27, when Alberto Del Rio and Edge were in the opening match for the World Heavyweight Championship, two of WWE's biggest stars at the time, Edge not being a star in the WWE anymore as a superstar, being in the opening match for the world title. Are you kidding me? And then putting them in the Sheamus and Bryan, I was disappointed to hear that they were going to be in the first match, announcing that, and then two of WWE's biggest stars in an 18-second match for the world title. I mean, it's what they did to both them two last year, putting them in the pre-show was terrible. This is as bad. That could have been a good match. Daniel Bryan's first Mania, that would have been good. But very disappointed. But Sheamus is the world champion, But I don't blame him for chanting Daniel Bryan. I would have been chanting Daniel Bryan. That's how terrible that was. And they were chanting on Raw, too, when Alberto and Sheamus were in the ring. Next, we have Kane versus Randy Orton. Kane won that match, like I was correct. Not much to really say about that match. But I want to get to Big Show versus the Intercontinental Champion, Cody Rhodes, at the time. Cody Rhodes lost that match, sadly. I'm a fan of Cody Rhodes, not a fan of the current Big Show. I was a fan of Big Show when he was heel with Miz and Jericho at that time. But not a fan of Big Show today. The face, it's terrible. I don't like it. But, he's been like that for a while now, and as way it is, he's a new Intercontinental Champion. He's also the newest Triple Crown Champion. And if you don't know what Triple Crown Champion is when they held one of the world titles, either WWE or World Heavyweight, Intercontinental Championship, and then Tag Team, the World or WWE. And he's the newest, because it was his first Intercontinental Championship. Okay, so, but Kelly and Maria Menounos versus Beth Phoenix and Eve Torres. Kelly and Maria went out from that one in a longer match than Big Show and Cody Rhodes and Sheamus and Daniel Bryan. But they did win, and you knew that was going to happen, or I knew it was going to happen. Now, great match. The Undertaker versus Triple H in Hell in a Cell with Shawn Michaels as special guest referee. I like, Undertaker did shave his head. I was wondering what he was going to look like. And not that bad. You know, overall, he didn't look that bad for what he is, what his age is, and what he's been doing. But I don't know if we're going to see him at another Mania. I'm not really sure. But Undertaker's 20-0. Team Johnny versus Team Teddy. Team Johnny came up on top, like I said. That was a match full of stars. We've got Mark Henry, Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger, Miz, McIntyre, Otunga, Santino, R-Truth, Kofi Kingston. You know, I can keep going. There's a few more names. I just don't want to name them all. I don't want to waste too much time. The Team Johnny came on top there, and he is the general manager of both Raw and SmackDown. Let me just check something. How good are we on time? 5 minutes? Okay, less than that. CM Punk versus Chris Jericho. A good match. Good match. Chris Jericho came on top there. No, I'm sorry, not Chris Jericho. CM Punk retaining the world title, the WWE Championship. I would have liked to see Jericho. I hope that builds up to something, and Daniel Bryan and Sheamus works out something too. But CM Punk is still WWE Champion. Not too happy about that. I want Jericho to win. Now we're off to the main event of the night, The Rock versus John Cena. And like I said, The Rock would win, and he did. So that's my review of WrestleMania 28. But I don't want to just talk about WrestleMania 28. I want to talk about Raw. We saw Lord Tenshay. I hope it's Tenshay. Sorry if I said that wrong. He is Albert A-Train, Prince Albert. I knew that going into it. I looked it up. And, you know, we've got a new gimmick. And I'm happy to see where this goes. Face Alex Riley. The other thing is Brock Lesnar returned. Going after John Cena. I'm sorry, I had to take a drink there. And on Raw, at the end of Raw. But Raw was not that bad of a Raw. We saw Abraham Washington return. He was talking to Mark Henry backstage. I hope that something turns out. I'm sorry. I hope that turns out to be something. But on another note, we lost a wrestling legend this week. Chief Jay Strongbow just passed away. I believe he was 85 years old. I met him just 2 years ago and saw him last year at the New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. I didn't get any signed or didn't meet him again that time. But as I mentioned, maybe in one video, I do a ton of fan mail where I mail the person a card or photo and you sign it and send it back. And just last week, I still had it on the windowsill. Probably still have the envelope. I received Chief Jay Strongbow fan mail returned. Just a week before he passed away, he signed my cards, you know, and I'm happy I sent them out. And we lost a legend, Chief Jay Strongbow, a Hall of Famer, WWE and Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. And I got his figure signed too, over there. So we did lose a legend, and on the upper side, on the better side, we had a good week. And he was at WrestleMania. I think he was. I think I saw pictures of him at Mania, at Access, that is. So we're happy to have gotten this signed. And seriously, I did get this last week. Right there, signed it. Sorry if you can't see this too well. Let me see if you can see it well. Well, there he is. He signed it. Okay, thanks for watching. Please like, comment. I'm sorry about that. Take a look at my other videos. Follow me on Twitter at HabsMan31. I'd like to have a few more Twitter followers. Starting to get into it now. But thanks for watching.